Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Everquest Project 1999 Qeynos Hills, or Qeynos area playthrough tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and log in here with my monk. So this is the playthrough that you're going to do after you get done with the starting area, and you are at around level 5. Level 5 is usually the best level to start at when you go after Gnoll Fangs. And I will loot a Gnoll Fang, show you where to go to loot the Gnoll Fangs, and I will also so I have a fire beetle eye in my inventory that allows me to get light. So I'll show you an example here. If I were to take it out, it darkens. Put it back in, it lightens. So the fire beetle eye is a loot item you can get off the Qeynos at the starter area in Qeynos, in North Qeynos, and that'll allow you to have a light source. Not very powerful, and humans cannot see well at nighttime. As you can see here, it's very dark, but I am currently in Qeynos Hills, which is north of North Qeynos. So if you just go to North Qeynos where you were killing those mobs at and just keep going north, you're gonna go up to North Qeynos here. uh, Sorry, Qeynos Hills. Alright, so I'm in Qeynos Hills. I'm gonna go back to the starting area just to show you, not the starting area, but I'm gonna go back to the entrance to this zone to show you where you would walk from to get here. So one thing I recommend when you're like running around, especially if you don't have any buff on you, is to use WA and WS at the same time, so you strafe walk. Strafe walking is pretty good. It's just a little bit faster than auto running, or just running at a straight angle. If you use this strafe run, especially if you're being chased by a mob that's going to kill you, it's usually the difference between life and death. At least for me, I don't know if anyone else has this opinion, but at least for me, is the difference between life and death. Strafe running. Yesterday I was playing a level 14 ranger, and I was going from West Karana over to North Karana in order to turn in the greater light stones to get experience boost and a lot of platinum from that. And I basically got attacked by a werewolf, and I had to strafe run away from him in the dark. So I kept circling on myself because my sense heading was not very good. I had to level it up while I was trying to escape. And also, a giant ended up finding me at some point, so I had to run away from both of those, and I somehow miraculously escaped from certain destruction. But anyway, here we are in North Qeynos, and there's your starter area. So you're gonna run from your starter area. You're gonna go. There are roads in the game that you can kind of follow. Where's the road at? It's kind of hard to see the roads. You see the paving stones here. This is the highest texture map. You can download a HQ texture map. This is the HQ texture map, and it has a higher texture, but it's still, especially in the dark, it's very hard to see walking paths unless you're in something like Kelikor Forest or Kethalakor Forest. If you're in there at night, you're gonna die, but the path is more like a little road, and in Felweath and in areas in Fader, which is the other continent. The continent we're on right now is called Antonica. That's to the west, and to the east you have the southeast. You have the continent called Fedor, and those are the original two continents involved in EverQuest Classic, along with Otis, which is an island that is where the Aerodin class, or the Aerodin race, starts at. So from here you can see I'm going north. Started out going north, and I just keep spamming sense heading. It's a good thing to do while you're walking around. When you're going from place to place, and you will be traveling on foot a lot, especially as a so right here you're gonna see a guard. If you don't see the guard, you'll see this stone here. There's a road right here next to the stone. You're gonna take that road, and you're gonna see, if you lose track of the road, don't worry, just go up to that castle up there, or guard tower. So you go head towards that guard tower, and it's starting to become daytime, so that's a good thing. It's, if you ever want to know what time it is, you can go into this menu here, and go to the socials, and there's a time button. It'll show you down here what time it is. You can see it's 3 a.m. game time. Or you could also go in the chat and type in /time, \time, and that'll give you a time as well. But anyways, one thing I forgot to mention is this is the abilities bar, and this bar has your combat options. It also has your different options like fishing, mend. Mend is a monk specific skill that will heal you on certain percent chance. It'll heal you while you're in battle. Doesn't always work, and it has like a 5-hour timer or something like that. It has a long timer before you can use it again. And when I say 5 hours, I mean 5 hours real time, real Earth time. Alright, so here's the path to West Corona. We don't want to go there. What we want to do when we get to this path in the mountains here, we want to go south, or north. And we just want to follow along here. You could tell the edge of the map is, or the edge of the world is. You can literally run right up to the edge of the world. This is not an advanced graphical game. It's one of the first 3D MMORPGs, so it's going to be very simple as far as graphics go. So this is the edge of the world right there. There's your mountain. Just gonna run north up there, and as I said, you can just keep spamming sense heading. And if you see any mobs, make sure to consider them, and if it says ready to attack, make sure that you are getting away from that mob or stay away from it, because you don't want to attack anything else right now except for gnolls, because they have the drop that you need to get experience much faster than just killing mobs at this point. Keep running. We're gonna go crest the hill here. Why is my smoke alarm going off? It was working. Okay, so alright, there we go. Alright, this is Black Barrel. It's the Gnoll dungeon. It's one of the starter dungeons. You can do it by yourself solo, but you're gonna start outside. I consider this Gnoll. You can see down here it says a Gnoll scowls at you, ready to attack. That means that the Gnoll will kill you. The Gnoll will attack you if you run up to him. So like this Gnoll right here, or this guy's gonna steal, so he's gonna take kills. That's one thing about this game that kind of sucks, is that you're all playing at the same time. So this is designed for like 2 or 3, 4 or 5 people to be here, maybe in groups, killing mobs. They have a refresh timer, the Gnolls I believe, of about 6 to 8 minutes. So every 6 to 8 minutes the Gnolls will repopulate. But in this area, there's Gnolls walking around, and you can find them. There's one usually over here. There he is. There's one pathing over there. There are 2 pathing up here this way. Not pathing, but they're just standing there this way, and there are 2 at the end of this hill here. And if you go for the 2, make sure you're a higher level, because it's going to be 2 attacking you at the same time. So you want to make sure that you're like level 7 or 8 probably to attack 2 at a time if you're something like a monk class. Alright, so I could Q to try to tap the nearest, and you can see the Gnoll right there. I do a X. So this may be a fight that I may not win, because it says a Gnoll scowls at you, ready to attack. Looks like an even fight. That can be deceiving. Just because it says even fight doesn't mean you're gonna win. Even fight means he can kick your ass just as much as you can kick his ass. So let's see if I can tab the other Gnoll that paths around here and see if he's blue. Prefer to not die or have to run into Black Barrel. Actually, I can demonstrate that with this guy in case I do get my ass kicked. Anyway, we'll do a ranged attack first. Alright, so we opened up with a range. We're going to do a kick. And then we're just going to let it cycle through. Every 5 seconds or so, kick will come back. You'll see it pop back up as an option. Hit it again. Just keep doing that over and over. And I think due to the gear I have on and the weapons I'm using, I'm actually kicking ass. But if you're wearing starter gear, normally that won't happen. If you're wearing cloth armor and you're just using clubs, that normally won't happen. But I was able to get this guy this type of gear, you know, basically by trading with one of my higher level characters on another account that I have. But this is not high level gear. It's basically like just basic gear. But it costs a lot of plat because in this game, basic gear is still very important. Here's the Gnoll Fang. So, it normally does not pop that easily. Normally it's, I don't know what the percent chance is, but it must be somewhere like 20% or less, because it normally does not pop that easy. But if you right click on it, you'll get this pop up saying, are you sure you want to loot this no trade item? Click on yes. And no trade just means you can't give it to another person. And the reason why is because it is a quest booster. I mean a XP booster item. So it will boost your XP if you trade it to the appropriate NPC in South Qeynos that takes them. So we'll check and see if we can find another straggler doll, and then I'll just show you how to turn it in. So normally what people do here is they go up to this hill and they have a seat with Chris Hansen. Just kidding. Just sit down. Just wait for the gnolls to repopulate, and then just go and kill them once they repopulate. But if I waltz over here to the end of this hill, you can also check these bats. See, like that bat's in even fights, you can get some XP. Be careful for the rabbit grizzly. He is very high level. You see red there. He will kill you in a couple of hits at the level I am. You see the two gnolls down there. So it's blue and blue. So I could probably take those both on at the same time with the gear I have currently. I don't know if I want to risk it or not though. Another NPC that likes to come here and can kill you is the putrid skeleton. I believe it's level 8 or level 7. Both the grizzly and the putrid skeleton will kill you if they come up on you. And I believe putrid skeleton only comes out at night. And there is a pathing NPC. This guard you don't have to worry about. He's friendly. There's another pathing NPC, Holly Windstalker. And if she catches you killing wildlife like bears and wolves, she will kill you on sight. So you gotta be careful. She's like a ranger character. So if you harm any animals like bears and wolves, she gets pissed and will kill you. You can kill bats though, so you just gotta be mindful of what's going on in the environment around you while you're playing, so you're not just jumped by something. There's putrid skeleton right there. So he is level 5. I thought he was higher level than that, but it says here that if I attacked him, it would be an even fight. So that'd be a level 5 NPC, which I didn't expect. You see, he looks just like any other skeleton. And that's why you got to consider everything you come up against, because you never know if something that you say, oh, it's just a skeleton, and you go after it, and it, you know, you're level 3, and he just kills you because you didn't consider him first. Anyway, let's try these. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to, or if I get, you know, about to die, I'll show you how to hurry, like basically go into, because they don't stop chasing you in this game, NPCs, until you path to another location. Until you load into another location, they'll chase you throughout the entire map without stopping. So, oh, here's another one. Okay, that guy, not sure about him. I haven't seen, I've seen him before, but not from, okay, so that's another one I guess you have to worry about. Nasher Furgut. I haven't seen him in a long time. Maybe because not many people are here, all the NPCs are populated. 3 people here, not too bad. But anyway, he's pathed away. Everyone else is pathed away. Grizzly's pathed away. So I should be able to open up an attack here. Wait, what? It's a ranged attack. Oh, still wasn't close enough. Alright, let's see what happens. So once again, melee attack. Gotta love it. Let's see what happens. Since I got full health, I'm just gonna let it go and see how far I can take this. Oh, okay, thanks, buddy. That's another one that'll kill you on sight if you attack wildlife. But anyway, he came in for the save. Maybe took a Gnoll Fang from me, because I probably could have killed all 3 given the damage to hit ratio I'm doing. It looks like they're, oh, it's a buff I have. So I got buffed by a high level character, and you see how important buffs are. I'm not taking any damage because of these buffs I received, Rune 3 and Shadow. So if you look at your combat here, Putrid Skeleton tries to hit you but misses. Magical Skin absorbs the blow. So you're literally invulnerable with these mods. And that's what I'm talking about when I say if a higher level character buffs you, it's pretty cool. And it allows you to do a lot of stuff as a lower level character that you couldn't do, you know, as a higher level character. I mean, that you couldn't normally do. And you know, get that support from a higher level character. You can literally jack up your HP, jack up your attack. You get one, if you're a mage class, there's one that enchanters use that'll restore your mana without you having to rest. It's called Clarity, but people in the game literally call it crack because it keeps restoring your mind or your mana. So yeah, if you see someone in the game like, can I get some crack? They're probably talking about getting the Clarity spell. Alright, let's see. Range attack. Open up. I do consider it says even fight, but we'll see how. With those spells, it's pretty much solid. So I'm absorbing the blow. But you can see how getting buffed can really, you know, tank up your character and do a lot of good stuff. So if you know higher level players in the game that are willing to spend some time with you, it's a benefit to where you can almost cheat, in my opinion, to get wherever you need to get. So the troll guy just helped me out a little bit. So you can loot these. These are rusties. There's rusties, bronze, and fine steel. The rusties are the cheapest. I think they're gold, like a couple of gold. The ones I have equipped are fine steel. Those are like multiple platinum. But yeah, with that buff, you can see here I'm not getting many Gnoll Fangs. That's how it normally goes. You gotta grind out a lot. And since these are blue, they will be giving you XP while you're grinding out those Gnoll Fangs. So you will be getting experience while you're trying to get the quest items you need for experience. Kick them in the ass. Alright, so we'll just stop there and go to where we need to go to turn in this quest item. And what I'll actually do is pause the video here, so I don't have, basically so you don't have to watch me walk all the way back. But when I get back to North Qeynos gates, I will come back on video, and I will show you where to go to turn in the Gnoll Fang for the quest. And there's another object you get called a moonstone, and you can also turn that in for another item. So I will be back shortly. Alrighty, so we're back, and we are at the entrance to North Qeynos. We're gonna go in, going through the blocky side streets, and right here where there's a junction, we're gonna go left. Follow. Just keep following the path. Take a right turn at these houses. Go straight. And then right here in between, you're going to see this path. Go into here. And right here's the zone changer. So go to South Qeynos. We're going to load out and load back into South Qeynos. And remember, one of the things about World of Warcraft that was so revolutionary was that you can basically travel the entire continent without a loading screen. Everquest was not built like that. It was built with zones in mind. So, they didn't have the resources to do what Blizzard did. So they basically, each area, there's a little chunk area of the game that's a playing area, and that is loaded into memory, and that's what you get presented. It isn't one big world that, you can just go from place to place without it having a loading screen, like from zone to zone. But anyway, I forgot to mention the path here, as I was running through talking about that. To do it all from memory, because I've done it so many times. But let's go back so I can show you exactly how I got there. Alright, so you're going to come out right here by the Qeynos clock tower. you're going to see this area here with a well. You're going to go left. These houses, you're going to take a right. Come out, and this is an inn right here, I believe. You're going to go left here. And then you're going to see Mermaid's Lure over here. Oops. Turn around. Got myself. Alright, so you can see Mermaid's Lure up here. When you see that, don't go there. There's a little door here. Go into this door. Or pathway. Then you're going to see this big stone building right here. Go right. And then to the left, you're going to see the entrance to the arena. And you see blood and bones everywhere. You know you're in the right spot. So you're going to walk up to the front of it. And you're going to take a right up this path here. You're going to take a left here. That guy, Captain Tillin, that's the NPC. So we're going to go in here. We're going to come out here. We're going to bring up our character menu, our backpack, wherever this is stored at. You're going to select it, drag it over to Captain Tillin when you're near him. Bring this over, select give. And he just boosted up my XP. I don't know, if you rewind the video, you could probably see it boosting up the XP, and you get a moonstone. So that moonstone also gives you a little bit of XP if you turn it in. So I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to go back out where we came from. And we are going to go this way. So you're at the entrance to this, and you went in. You come out, you're going to go past it this time. You're going to see the Qeynos emblem, and you're going to go in here. Right here, you're going to see a house, turn right. Going through here, you're going to go left here, cut through these two houses. Or this is actually an inn right here. So here is the Fish Ale Inn. You're going to open up that door, go in. You're going to see a bar here. You don't want to go there. You're going to go behind the bar. And this is the brewing area for the skills that you can do, crafting skills. And you're going to find a guy named McNeely Jacob. And you're going to give him the moonstone. He'll give you a black barrel stout, which you can sell to him for 7 silver. Once again, it did it to me. Swear to God. I don't know what it is about my setup when I have full screen using just the launch titanium, but it'll basically, if I go to the edges of the screen, it'll tap me out of the game. I don't know why. So you can sell that to him. No, I don't want to buy it. I want to sell it. There we go. Sell. And there you go. That's how you do the Gnoll Fang quest. So you just keep doing that over and over as you fill up your inventory until you're about level 10. And once you get to that level, I will upload another video maybe next week about how to get bandit sashes, which is the next item you're going to be looting in West Corona while you're hunting down bandits. Yeah, that's the next item that you'll be turning in for quests, for XP quests. But anyway, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like if you did like it. If you didn't like it, don't like it. Can't dislike it anymore, I guess. Or I guess you can, but it won't show up. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope to see you guys in the next video. I'm out.